Come here, we're gonna sit.
Yeah, is it okay if I'm in it too?
No.
A Q&A or what are we doing?
I don't know what we're doing. We're just talking. You already started, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, we haven't put a vlog out in a few weeks because we have been at home doing nothing. So the funny thing is, we started thinking about it and we started thinking this is the time that we need to put one out.
Yeah.
Because, 10 years from now, we may forget all this stuff and not even realize what was going on. So
I don't think that we'll ever forget, but I feel like
you'd be surprised.
we just forget things that happened during.
So, also, a year ago when we did the intro video, Addie was not in it. So, we need to catch everybody up a little bit on what Addie's been doing. So, Addie, take it away.
I'm in college now. Well, not anymore. Not until August.
She is homeschool college.
Homeschool college.
Yeah. I think you guys already know this, but I was contracted to the Madison Scouts, and the season has been canceled, but I'm guaranteed a spot for next year.
Woo!
So, Madison Scouts 2021. You'll see me on the field.
And going back to that, Kurt and I were going to take her on the last one in May. What's it called?
Move in spring training.
Yep.
Okay. So we were going to drop her off in Wisconsin, and then we were going to take a road trip over through.
We were going to go to Minnesota,
Go ahead. Yeah.
spend the night there,
And
then go from
Minneapolis.
there over to South Dakota and we were going to get a hotel in, what is that
I think
city?
Casper is what we were
Yeah.
talking.
Russ said Casper.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it?
Yep.
Okay.
Casper, Wyoming.
And we checked it out. And
Wyoming? South Dakota.
South Dakota.
There is a Casper, Wyoming. Anyway, but it's Casper, South Dakota.
Yeah. But yeah, they have really nice hotels, and from there you can do, Mount Rushmore, go
Custer
see
State Park.
Custer State Park. Go see
We were talking about going over to Wyoming
Close
and
Encounters
going
of the Third Kind.
to Devil's Tower. We were going to do that. I wanted to find a place where you can see the ruts where the
Aliens landed.
the covered wagons on the Oregon Trail. I wanted to see that. We can
Aliens.
And I had thought about going back through. Shut up. I thought about going back through Tahlequah, Oklahoma.
You can't talk to me like that.
And then
we're
head back
recording
home.
this.
I know. But anyway, that's been put on hold because Addie's not going.
Unfortunately,
So.
because I was really looking forward to it.
I was too.
For me, we're still working. We have switched over to making masks. This COVID-19 thing is super duper, what am I trying to say?
Contagious.
Contagious. Thank you. And from what they're saying is, you shake hands with somebody, put it to your eye or your mouth, and you're getting it.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, as of today, we live in Hart County. As of today, there are 3 cases.
3 cases.
And how many in Franklin? About the same? 3,
3.
4.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
3 in all of our surrounding counties.
So.
Across the river or lake, whichever you want to call it, in Anderson, they have 100 cases.
And that's just 30 minutes away.
Yeah. So it is really, it has brought our country to its knees.
Stand still. I mean,
yeah.
we are doing nothing. I mean, we are not doing anything.
Except we're making masks.
Yeah, Kurt's working.
We're still working.
Paula's out of
making
school
masks.
for the rest of the year. Addie's, we had to move her
but
out.
She's homeschooling.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
they're
I mean,
working.
she's still gotta do
She's still
school.
got work to do.
But now it's technologically,
It's a good
Well,
no, it's a good word.
that's what it is. I mean,
It's a good word.
5 years ago, we probably wouldn't have been able to do it.
No.
And they would have just muscled through it. And
Everybody would be doing what the elementary schools, which are picking up packets.
correct.
And that they have to pick up. This is the way this is working. They're picking up packets, taking them home, finishing them, and then there's a certain time they have to turn them in. And then once they've turned them in, the teachers can't touch them, I think, for 72 hours?
Something like that.
And then they're able to go get them and grade them and put the grades in. I mean, that's where the elementary schools are right now, at least some of them. So that's where we are. All right, Paula, your turn. So what's going on with you, kid?
Wait, since quarantine started or since the?
Well, I mean, just in general.
Okay, Paula's done. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I interrupt you?
Basically, what I've been doing is I have like a new. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I have a new workout routine that I've been trying to do to lose weight since this quarantine started. Because this is a good time for people to get in shape, lose weight, everything. Am I right? Is that a good?
Well, of course.
Anyway.
No, this is really not a good time to lose weight. This
Also-
is the time you want to really pork it on.
Oh yeah.
Because if you don't have an excuse now, this is never going to happen. Well, I shouldn't say.
Yeah, don't say
Hopefully,
never.
it's never going to happen again.
Yeah.
We don't know that.
Okay, so you're going to school.
Yes, I'm going to school. Well, I'm not in school, but I'm in now 11th grade, but
No, you're not.
well,
How are you in 11th
no.
grade?
I'm in 10th grade now. I'm 15, about to turn 16.
Which is another thing. Poor baby here is about to turn 16.
Yeah.
And we're on a stay-at-home order.
I wanted to have a sweet 16, but now I don't think that's going to happen.
Sour 16.
And that means driver's license will be postponed.
I can't
All of that's going to be
drive.
postponed.
I also have a couple sponsorships on Instagram that I have been really excited to do. My Instagram is still going to be up and running, obviously. I've been doing a bunch of makeup looks since I've been home. I haven't been out for the makeup looks, but I have been doing them
And
for
this
Instagram.
is one. She did it
Yes,
today.
I did it today.
So get up close.
No, it might break the camera.
Oh, stop. Scoot up. Scoot
Dad
up
called
and
me a
show.
clown earlier.
I
I don't know if they can see it.
Wow. Really? Okay, there's smoke coming out of the camera.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
Okay.
Paula is actually, for band, what do? You play into the computer, and then it judges
There's
you?
it's a program.
Yes,
Or
it's
is it
a
an app?
program called, it's a program because you can't, like, I don't know.
It's
It's a
not an app.
program called Smart Music. You can only use it on, like, an iPad or a computer, but,
You can't use it on like a pen and pencil?
Do you have it on your phone, or does it have to be like
you
a
can't
phone
you
book?
can't use it on your phone yet. It's only for like iPad and computer. But I hated it before we even started. But now, I mean, it's fine. He's basically just grading it as if we've done it instead of like what we make.
And then you're doing
You know what I
some
mean?
Google Hangouts and stuff, right?
Yes.
With some of
yes.
your teachers.
Miss Robertson has done a Google Hangout, which was really fun. And then Mr. Talbert, really did not know how to do it, but we
Okay.
did it.
Well, this
Well,
is all
it
new.
worked. I mean,
Yeah,
you guys, I
this
heard you
is
guys in here doing
All
it.
brand new stuff for all the teachers.
And
Yeah.
you've been doing it too, some stuff, Addie, haven't you?
Yeah, for my music composition class, we meet every Wednesday. It's really the only class that we do like online lectures and stuff. For everything else, they just tell us what to do and we have to do it. But for my music composition class, we have online lectures.
I did not know that.
But anyway, today's date is, I don't even know what today is. Today's Monday.
13th.
13th.
Yesterday was the
13th. April 13th. Yesterday was Easter.
Yeah, April 13th.
So,
Today is April 13th,
okay, so we have been at home
the day after
since.
Easter.
Okay, Paula, when was your?
My last day was March, I'm thinking 19th, but
I came home the 14th.
Okay, but was she still in school? But that
No,
was
that
for
was it.
spring.
That was when everything
Okay,
crashed.
there
That was
were-
a Friday.
Okay, there was a Friday, mid-March.
that was
Where-
a teacher work day when we didn't go
Right,
Friday.
That's
right,
what she
and-
said.
and-
April. What was it, March?
I said March 19th, but I don't think.
Addie, when did you come home?
The 14th.
Okay,
the
hold
14th.
on.
That's the day.
Hold on. Get out this handy dandy.
And
Okay.
what they did was the president said we're gonna shut it down for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And at the end of those 2 weeks, he extended it by 30 days because as of yesterday, unfortunately, we've had 4,000 people die from this COVID-19.
Okay, it was Friday, I think it was Friday the 13th, which is, people were making jokes
right.
about it
That's
because
Yeah.
there was a full moon.
Saying.
I think there was a full moon
Right.
Friday the 13th, and then this going on. And so Paula has not been back to school since March 13th,
I never
and
got to
today
say bye
is
to everybody.
April 13th.
A
So,
month.
Right.
and of course, yeah,
So we've been basically under quarantine, or they call it stay in place, shelter in place,
shelter in place.
for a month.
Yep.
And
I have been,
yeah, Lee, you go.
I've been to the grocery store. I mean, that's it.
We haven't gone anywhere. Like, no.
Well, they went to CVS the other day because they wanted to color hair.
Yeah.
Mom, show
And-
your hair.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Mom's
well,
turned out
Addie,
the
turn
best.
around, you can see it. Hers is hard to see from a distance, but she put purple on the ends of hers, and then because I have so much gray, mine really
You gotta
took.
turn around for it, Mom.
But see,
Like-
mine,
Hers is the
underneath.
best to turn out. Hers is like neon purple.
and then Paula's is red underneath here. We did this Saturday.
It's technically pink, but
Yeah, it's kind of pink. She
I
wanted
have
pink.
the at the front side.
And I bleached mine white
Mhm.
to enhance the the subtle features.
Should we let our channel decide whether your hair is black or brown, Dad?
I'm thinking for this just this little bit of freedom that we still have. No.
Well, Dad,
Comment if Dad's hair
Yeah.
is black or brown.
because we think it's black, and he says his is the same color as Addie's. It's not.
No.
It's not.
No.
Not even close.
No.
Take your hat off.
They can't see it.
And this is why we don't do drugs.
Well,
Because everybody's perception gets all out of whack.
yeah.
We all know that I'm right
Yeah.
and they're wrong.
Wow. Take off your hat and just show them. What are you ashamed of?
I'm not ashamed of anything.
And
I
take off
take
your
my
hat.
hat off for one thing. Well, two things.
It's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be nasty.
Lord help us.
Two things.
Anyway, I was actually hired by Franklin County to do some testing,
I forgot about
and that Thursday, no, it was Friday, I went in, got everything set up, I got pencil sharpened, I got everything filled out and everything, left everything on a table, ready to go Monday morning, and bam, here we
Yeah.
are a month later. So, I assume the pencils are still there, and the
Oh.
pads of paper are still
That's
there.
so sad.
Everything's in the vault and everything, but
That is so depressing.
well, I mean, there's nothing you can do, and
Yeah.
What's weird is she'll go back in the fall,
yeah, we're supposed to
and
probably
there'll
do
be
it in the
like
fall.
dust on the pencils, dust on the paper.
Yeah,
It'll
probably.
be like a nuclear disaster or something.
The Twilight Zone queue.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Or Tower
Ooh,
of
yeah.
Terror queue.
Oh, also, I work at a dress shop in our hometown called Dressing Dreams, and it has been so much fun working there. It's literally been so fun. They closed for a little bit, they haven't gotten me to work because proms have been canceled, or well, some of them have been postponed. But I'm hoping that they open back up to the summer for those proms again, because some of them have been postponed.
Well, FYI, the governor has shut all non-essential business down totally.
Yeah.
Restaurants, you cannot eat inside of a restaurant. You have to either go pick it up or
If they deliver.
But they are not allowed to have dine-in in their restaurants.
There she is.
And I mean, it's just crazy the freedoms that we've had, and it has all been taken away.
I don't think we all realized what we had until we lost it. Like I think everybody has had everything they could have. Like I think everybody at this point has been able to go to the grocery store, has been able to go just downtown just for fun. And now that we can't really do that, I think it's taking a toll on everybody.
But the first thing everybody did was buy up all the toilet paper.
Yeah, all the toilet paper's off the shelves all the time.
And we have no idea why. There's plenty of toilet paper out there, they say, but everybody has just freaked out, and I guess that's one thing you don't want to do without is toilet paper.
Yeah, I
And it's
guess.
still very scarce to come by.
Yeah, I went to the grocery store. Today's Monday, and I said when I went last Monday that cat hair. that I didn't want to go probably for 2 weeks. And when I went last Monday morning, it was about 9 o'clock. They probably, I think they restock at night. So at the store, they probably had 6 packages of toilet paper. And since we had,
And
we
you
had
went at what,
some,
9 o'clock,
9
right?
o'clock. When, yeah, and probably,
What they're doing
it's
is
just not,
they open at 7, and from 7 to 8, they let all the retired people,
elderly
yeah,
or
elderly,
people
I don't
with,
know what you call elderly anymore, but retired people can go in there and shop and get their shopping done while the store's still clean and fresh. This disease has really been hard on our old people.
Oh yeah.
and
By old people, I mean people with emphysema,
Well,
any kind of breathing disease,
immunocompromised.
asthma.
Right.
You're right.
that's,
yeah.
immunocompromised, that's what they call it.
And it's just, you just don't recover. I just read an update on one of the persons in our church, and he has been put on a respirator, and I don't know, I didn't understand it. They dialed the oxygen up to 100.
I don't know
he's
how
at
that
like
works
80%
either.
oxygenation. I don't know how that works.
But there are 3 in this county, and we know 2 of them. I mean, it's a small county,
Right. Well, and one of them
but we know 2 of them,
came from Atlanta.
and the other one came from
to
Atlanta.
come from Atlanta to their lake house to shelter in place, and I don't know how it spreads or how
At least that's
they got
what we
it, but,
think.
yeah.
We're not 100% sure, but that's what we think. So, but anyway,
Lee's been editing her book, second book,
second book.
and it's pretty much done, right?
It's done. I just have to do some tweaking.
Editing,
Yeah,
tweaking.
it's just some tweaking. I've already taken out about 5,000 words, and I've already added like
Wow.
3,000 back. So my first book is like 84,400 something. This one is about 86
Mill Village,
something, and I gotta get it down a little more.
and it's still available on Amazon,
Amazon, yep, and
Apple,
Walmart,
Apple Books,
Apple Books, yeah.
Barnes and Noble. You can
Yep.
get it.
You
Yeah.
can actually go to the bookstore, any bookstore, and ask them to order it now. So and they'll get it for you.
You're so mean.
But anyway, that's where we are. I guess we just wanted to give kind of an update because in a few years it's like we talked about this, like 9/11. We remember it,
Mhm.
but we do.
I don't remember
We
it.
remember
I
it,
That's
wasn't
because you
alive.
weren't born.
but
Not
then,
yet.
Addie was 2 weeks old.
but then
Yeah.
as the time goes by, you tend to forget things.
Right.
Like, 10 years from now, are we going to remember that, that there were 3 cases in this county? Are we going to remember those kind of things? It's just,
Yeah.
and some of the things that you guys had to do. So,
And I think just I think there's 14,000 cases in Georgia, and out of those 14,000, 400 people have passed away. Thereabouts. That was yesterday's numbers. They update the numbers at noon and at 7 p.m. And hopefully, what we're hoping for is it's going to taper off.
Yeah.
And then there won't be any more new cases, and hopefully, we'll be hearing about people leaving the hospital.
well, another thing too, and anybody that knows us knows that we are like Disney people. I mean, Disney parks, every Disney park's closed down.
In the world.
All across the world, and has been for a while. Kitty, we're yeah.
God.
Be a lady, please act like a lady, okay? But anyway,
No,
I
no.
mean, Disney is losing billions and billions of dollars because of this, and
Yeah.
we don't know what's going to happen and how they're going to open back up and whether they're going to do it in phases. I'm just curious to see. So it's going to be interesting.
I think everybody's just annoyed. Like at this point,
Well,
everybody's
it is
just like,
annoying, but there's nothing we can do about it.
I will say the thing that annoys me the most, I got into a relationship 1 week before the quarantine started. 1 week.
yeah.
Me and my boyfriend have been together for a little bit over a month, and we've been on 2 dates.
Oh.
Yeah.
But they watch movies together, and we
Stay up till 3 a.m.
Well, we listen to him cook and those kind of things. So
Yeah.
it's yeah.
We had a bad storm last night, and
That I did not hear.
Addie, I got up, 2 o'clock, something
Yep.
like that, and I guess Addie was still awake at that point. And Addie is terrified of storms. She is broken. We just have to say that. She is broken.
She doesn't like fireworks either.
But
I don't
she,
either.
she is terrified of storms.
Loud noises.
I don't like them either, but I'd rather be awake and know what's coming.
Know what's going on.
you know,
Wow.
and that's kind of like my job.
Well, we
to
protected you,
protect.
baby girl.
I was asleep.
She slept through it. But I mean,
She
it's
was
been
very close to not sleeping through it.
it's just been a weird few weeks. I mean, we went to Disney World
In January.
the first week of January,
I didn't go.
and then everything was kind of rolling along, and then bam, here we are.
I would never have in my life thought of anything like this. I mean,
No,
like I would think. I mean, of course, there's gonna be stuff going around like the
there's
flu
no real
and
hair.
flu and stuff. But I mean, I never would have thought the coronavirus like this. Like that's crazy to me.
But that's how contagious this thing is.
Yeah.
You shake somebody's hand, and it's on you. And no matter what you do with it, if you don't wash your hands, it's going somewhere. So you gotta wash
And
your
it
hands.
can linger on you or in you somehow in your system for up to 14 days. You can be contagious
And not know.
and not know it. So
I mean, once you get it, you have no symptoms for what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, 14 days.
well,
Or
up
sometimes
to,
you
up
don't even
to,
have symptoms. And you
which
have
makes
it.
us wonder. Paula
Right.
had a cold. I had a cold. I never get colds. There's a possibility she and I had it back in February. We just don't know. We don't know. There's a possibility. But my thinking is if we had it, because you were at home when I was not feeling well
Right.
that weekend, so I would have thought we all would
Well,
have.
I
gotten it, but
had
don't know.
a fever. Because I had a flu shot. I felt like I had the flu. Like, it was like, but it wasn't that bad. Because I had a flu shot.
Yeah, it was
so
like over the weekend.
it was
Yeah.
like literally like a day thing. I had a fever for like a day.
Because they say if you have a flu shot and you get the flu, you have lesser symptoms
But I don't,
usually.
it went away. So I thought it was a cold, like a
It could have been,
kind of a bad cold.
but it could have been.
And I gave
We
it to
don't know.
Mom by accident. Sorry, Mom.
What?
I gave it to you by accident.
I'm good.
Okay.
But
But
we had
anyways.
to, during this whole thing, we had to go down and move Addie out of her dorm,
Which was interesting.
and use a power washer and fire hose, and totally clean out her dorm. Her and her roommate are not the cleanliest people in the world.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh, I could
their
add all
apartment
to that as
or
well.
Their dorm was not the neatest thing in the world.
Of
But
course, when I was their age, I was as neat as a pin.
I'm sure.
I'll call Granny to see if we can fact check that.
Yeah, really.
I don't think.
She's not here. We have not seen my mom and dad, but maybe twice.
I
And-
haven't.
And we always, we're always with them.
And
So this
and
is
if you-
very hard.
watched any of our vlogs in the past, Friday nights are usually we go out to eat
Make me
with
sad.
the Teals on Friday nights.
Oh my god, it's been
We
so
we
hard.
haven't done that. We're trying to figure out maybe we have a local Mexican restaurant that's opening back up for pickup.
Yeah.
So we're talking about like getting it and then eating together by Zoom or Skype
Look,
or
this is
or
like-
FaceTime.
I don't even know what Zoom is.
Zoom is
It's
like
something
a
they
new.
use. They
new
use a lot at
FaceTime.
school.
Zoom
It's
is
like-
a Tim Allen movie.
Okay.
It is.
I don't even know.
It's
Well-
like Google Hangout, but it works.
Yeah, it's like Google Hangout except it's not laggy and like you know what I mean.
That's
Okay.
what I just said.
Okay, well, why don't you two argue? Yeah,
Okay,
I mean, it's,
are we about ready to wrap it up?
but I mean, to think about it too, I mean, Disney has gotten to the point too where movie theaters are not open, so movies are not out. They have already started streaming. I mean, Frozen 2 earlier than they were going to. Onward before they wanted to. And The Rock was talking about his movie Jungle Cruise. It was supposed to be out this July.
They delayed it a year.
To 1 year. And Mulan has been moved to
Guardians of the
November.
Galaxy has not been postponed though.
When is that?
I think later this year. I
They're
think.
shooting it now.
Hey, have y'all
Well,
heard
they
anything
were
about?
shooting.
They finished filming.
They did finish. That's another thing. All TV production,
Oh,
movie
yeah.
production,
Mhm.
anything for the entertainment industry was shut down.
How about Stranger Things? Was that
And-
already
I'm
filmed?
sure they're shut down if
And
they're.
the strange thing about this, the entertainment industry and actors and people like that got hit hard.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I guess because they shake hands and, you know,
And they're all over the world. They travel
Yeah.
all
I mean,
over the
Tom
world.
Hanks was like one of the first
He
ones
was in
that we
The
Australia.
heard
first
of.
ones we heard
and
about,
his wife,
yeah.
yeah.
He was in Australia.
But they're back home now and they're
It was
fine.
him and then the two NBA players. Were
I
the-
heard.
they were
Yeah,
the first
they were the
ones.
first ones I knew about too. Then was it Pink that had it too?
I don't know, but there have been some elderly celebrities that have passed away from it.
That's really sad.
A lot.
If it touches Betty White,
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, let's all say a prayer for Betty White because she is an American icon. in my
All right,
she's
but-
an icon.
But I
Oh.
think, I mean, all we wanted to do, we haven't done a vlog in a few weeks, and we were just like, well, we're not doing a vlog because we're not doing anything. But we kind of needed to do a vlog because we're not doing anything. So in the future, we know why we were not putting vlogs out. Does that make sense?
Yes. Now that we're like,
And-
wait, hold on. We posted
I mean,
this
the
this
whole
time.
reason, you know, the first one we did, we explained this, Addie was not there. Any future generations that we have
Mm-hmm.
will know, you know, who we are, you know, because by the time these two get around, you know.
Well, they're 15 and 18. Let's not push it.
And if any of us get famous, we can look back on this, and the
There
paparazzi
you
will
go.
find these videos, and they're gonna go back and they're gonna post this all over Instagram.
Whoopie-doo!
Speaking of, I want my book made into a movie.
Oh, and I want to be in.
Zendaya.
Oh, did you know her and Timothy Chalamet are gonna be in a movie together?
I thought he was gay.
No,
What does that
he's
matter?
not.
What would that
Yeah,
matter?
it doesn't matter,
What would
but
that
he's
keep
not.
us from being in a movie.
I already had that response ready because I thought she was gonna say that they were dating.
Oh. Anyway, we're gonna let it go with this. Anybody have any famous last words?
Oh God, wait.
Yes, I'd like for the world to get back to whatever normal's going to be.
Yeah,
You
really.
know, we'll probably never shake hands again.
That's
Bro, we're all gonna
after-
turn into Howie Mandel.
Bald.
I'm thinking Monk. Monk was a TV show that was just set for this. This man had wipes in his pocket. He had an assistant. Every time he shook somebody's hand, he got a wipe out and washed his
Yeah,
hands right away.
I keep a Ziploc bag full of wipes in my purse, which when they're gone, I don't know what I'm gonna do because you can't find them in the store anymore. So.
I had a makeup competition, and we got like free Germix, like
Oh,
for like
yeah.
a thing, and I have that now. Like so.
So we're in the monk years.
I
Okay.
do think that it's gonna be like the like I don't know if you know, after the plague happened in Europe, they invented like toilets. So I
we
think
have,
this is kind
we
of
have
like
toilets. We actually have toilets.
no, because like
So-
the plague started because people were gross and they were just throwing their poop out in the streets.
I don't think this is what caused that.
Can we say poop?
that doesn't say
Poop, poopy, doo doo fart.
Addie. God. Anyway.
Oh
Can you say that?
Doo
God.
doo fart.
We're gonna get
Anyway,
demonetized.
Addie made Madison Scouts. She will be they're going on a 2-week tour like thing at the end of the summer. She has an automatic spot
Supposed
next
to.
year. I had a book published last August. Number 2 is done. I'm working on number 3. Neither one of them is published yet.
Mill Village was
Paula.
the first book. What's the second book's name?
Second one is called Liar's Bloodline.
Don't want you in my bloodline. Hey.
That's cryptic.
What?
Liar's Bloodline?
Why is that cryptic?
Spooky.
I don't know. That's a good title.
Okay, well you didn't say, okay, when I was trying to find a title for it, when I said that, you gave me a look like, mhm.
Oh.
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
But anyway, I don't know the third one's title yet.
Cryptic.
Paula's famous on Instagram with her makeup videos.
Oh.
Kurt's making masks. So that's
We
where
all
are
are
right now.
thriving.
I'm surviving.
Well, that's what we're all doing.
We're all
Alright.
having a
So
moment.
thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And
We went way too long, but that's okay.
we want to all say it together. We're keeping you
Wait, I don't.
on
Addie doesn't like to do that,
your
but anyway.
snow. What is it?
What?
Snow.
Until next time.
Until
Wait,
next
hold on, wait, we
time,
have to count to 3.
We're
we're
keeping you
you
on your
your
toes.
toes.
Bye. Bye.
I don't like
Thanks for
this.
joining us.
It's time for Jeopardy.
Oh my God, it's time for Jeopardy.
Stop it.
My phone died.
Oh, sorry.
Oh god. Don't want you in
Thank
my
you, ladies.
bloodline. Yeah, just wanna have a good time.
to hit record.
You did not. Don't play me like that.